Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'll be showing you how I remove my nails with the peel off base coat. Let's get started. So as you can see, my thumb has already came off. It didn't pop off on its own. I hit it on something and it lifted up some. So I figured I would do this video now. I just go around and push my cuticles back. Now if you've had your nails on for a week or two, then you probably won't have to do this. You'll have more growth than me. I have had these on for about 5 days, even though I know I just posted the video of me doing them the other day. I have actually had these on for a couple days, and now I'm going to take cuticle oil and really soak my nails, especially along the edges, or the sidewalls, sorry. And I do put cuticle oil on the tips of them, and I just do that to all of my nails. One thing I will do sometimes is I will soak my hands in some warm water for about 5 minutes just to soften up my skin around my nails. But I do that just because I do my nails every 4 or 5 days. So when I go to pop them off, I don't want, to end up scratching up my cuticles or anything like that. So I just let that sit on my nails for a couple seconds. And I actually like doing it this way because it kind of gives your nails a nice little coat of cuticle oil, obviously, but just kind of, is a good little treatment for before you do your mani and all that buffing and filing and stuff like that. So I'm just going to rub it in a little bit. And then I'm just going to take a orangewood stick. And obviously, if you've watched how I applied, then you know that I do this over top of my tips. So I just kind of find that line where the color dip starts, and I just go under that. The pinky nail, I will say, I had a little bit of a problem with that one. That one didn't want to come off in one piece, which it happens. They don't always come off all in one piece. Most of the time they do. But of course, when I go to record, it wants to not cooperate. So I got a bit of it off, and then whenever that happens, I will just add a little bit more cuticle oil on that and let it sit for a couple minutes. And then I will just move on to doing the next nail. If you don't have cuticle oil, you could use coconut oil or olive oil would work too. Or you could try just putting your hands in some warm water for a couple minutes and just doing it that way. I've done it like that a couple times before too. So now I'm just going to move on to my next nail and just use a orangewood stick. I like to only get the lifting started at my sidewalls. I don't like to start at my cuticle area, because if you happen to go too deep or something like that, you could end up ripping a little bit of your nail. So I am just going to keep going around with my orangewood stick. And you see that one came off. The other ones come off just fine. This middle one I'm about to do, damn near just popped right off. This middle one was ready. And off it goes. And then my index finger, just do the same exact thing. And then that one's off, and then I will go back to my pinky finger and get the rest of that off. That one's just gonna have to come off in pieces. But as you can see, my tips are all still intact, none of them chipped. And now I'm going to go in with my carbide cuticle bit, because I do have clear dip obviously over top of my tips. And I'm just going to go around my cuticles with that and just file out any lifting if there is any. I didn't have any on this set, but I just want to smooth everything out. If you're not using tips, then obviously you would just go to your normal nail prep, whatever it is that you do. And this is pretty much all I do for removal and prep. After I e-file them, I will go in with some dehydrator, which I just make my own dehydrator. It's just a mix of alcohol and acetone. And then I will use my primer. Actually, no, I don't. Yeah, use my primer. And then I will do another thin dip in clear, and then activate, buff, and file. And then apply my peel off base coat. And then you're good to go. So you can see it doesn't take long at all. No more soaking in acetone, killing my hands. I get really bad eczema on my hands this time of year, so acetone just, not for me. So I just go around with my cuticle bit. If you don't have an e-file, you could use a hand file. But that is pretty much all I do for my removal. So again, just going around my cuticle area, just making sure everything's nice and flush and even and no lifting, and just smoothing it out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys give the peel off base coat a try. It is amazing. I will never have soak again, except for if I want to redo the clear. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.